Hey everybody, it's Dan the Red, welcome back to Bunka. Alright, last we left off, apparently we're in the CRC room. I have no recollection of what was happening in this game, but there you go. Click. My first impression was messy, and the weirdest thing is there's a whole kitchen here, gas stoves and all. What kind of room was this? Hi, Ayu. Hi, I thought you was Kyoko. I was. She had to go though. What did you want to talk about? It's about the CRC, Kobayashi-kun. Have you heard about the CRC? Ah, Kenkyu was right. Of course, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Culture Research Club, an extracurricular here. Wow, you keep impressing me with your knowledge of vague trivia. Mundane trivia, I should say, not vague, mundane. You know a lot of things. I wouldn't say that. Not really. It's very true, he knows nothing. Actually, Kyoko told me. Oh. Did she also tell you our problem? More or less. Alright, sit down please. So I can tie you up and you can't leave as easy. First time here? This room was formerly for the Culinary Arts Club. So you see those stoves and things. So where's the CRC's room then? We never had a room. The deputy of headmistress... The deputy headmistress for the students' extra activities never gave us one because our membership was never more than 10. So we've been nomads for 5 years, from even before Sophia was a student here. I see. You said you share the same interests as your father. You said you love culture and history. I do, and your point is? My point is, it would be lovely if you joined the CRC, so we can reach the minimum requirement of 6 members. Submission day is in 2 days, this Wednesday, and we still have only 3 members now, if you decided to join us. Including me? It's pathetic, I know. Compared to the badminton club, for instance, they've already got 16 members, but the coach has been absent, so they're not even active. Very few people are interested in cultural appraisal activities and the other things we do in the CRC. It's the same case with the Culinary Arts Club, or CAC. CAC. They're even worse off than the CRC. They've already been permanently shut down under that new leader. Me. Ow. You joined the CAC too? I was the chief in that extra. That's why I don't want to lose my club again. The CRC must survive. What do we do in the CRC, if I may ask? We study ancient history, visit archaeological sites in Bali, museums, anything. Yeah, those are important things to do, but don't you think that it's kind of boring to most teenagers nowadays? I'm sorry if I'm too straight to the point, but it's okay, I know. We're a niche club anyway. But would you help us and sign on our member roster? Ellipses. At least you can pretend to be on the At least you can pretend to join the CRC for a month or 2. Act interested. But why pretend? I am interested. We all know what he's really interested in. I lied, no doubt. I was pretending. I just didn't want to break Ayu's heart. My point, fucking exactly, thank you. You're serious, Kobayashi-kun? I nodded, proudly seeing Ayu's smile blooming. Oh, Kobayashi-kun, thank you. You know what? I have some pies for my hero today. I baked them myself. Hero, I'm not that meritorious. But he uses the word meritorious on a serious basis. At all. You are. Please help yourself. Okay. I picked the pie you gave. It tasted so good. What is this called? Pie susu, egg tart, an all Balinese recipe. I've heard this before. You made it yourself? Such a talent. Thank you. I just love cooking. That's why I joined the CAC before. Oh, door. We glanced toward the door. Hello. Hello, Kaka. Oh, Kobayashi-kun. This is Sophia, chief of the CRC. Good afternoon, senpai. And okay, I'm not saying that. This here is... I know him. We met yesterday evening for 2 or 3 seconds. Oh, good. Because Kobayashi-kun is now the newest member of the CRC. He has the same passion as us. Again, not saying that. I'm not 100% certain how that's supposed to be pronounced in terms of... the vowels or inflect, whatever. I'm just not. It probably sounds absolutely ridiculous coming out of my mouth. I totally accept that, and I will just avoid doing it to avoid bringing other shame upon the language or myself. He is Mr. Ryushi Kobayashi's son. It doesn't change anything, IU. The CRC is dead. We can't revive with only 3 members. At least we're halfway to the minimum requirement, and there are still 2 days to go. You had a full week and no one joined. Not a single member. You have failed in your task. Now, what do you expect in 2 days? It's because you didn't help me so... Oh, God. I saw IU's face was turned red. Her voice trembled. Her voice trembled. You know, as opposed to a normal voice. Just, the voice is... okay, I'm sorry. I know it's a typo. I know. I'm not being serious. How many times must I tell you my friends in the 12th grade really have no time for this rubbish? They're all concentrated in the upcoming exams. It's the first semester. They can't be too busy. It's easy for you to say that. You're in the 11th grade. Be honest. It's not that, is it? It's more because you've been humiliated, isn't it? Oh. Drama. Intrigue. Ah! What? Now? What? I don't want to. Again? He's nothing, you know. They said the CRC is useless and a bunch of pathetic nerds. They say all the time and you take it personally. Boy, like I said, they're nothing. I never listen to what they say, come on. No, you listen. You just accepted and didn't stick up for the CRC. You don't think I didn't have to put up with that rubbish talk in both the culinary club and the CRC? Silence fell over the room as IU finished speaking. Sophia and I couldn't say a word. This was the first time I saw IU so emotional. I just sat, motionless. Pretty much a perfect representation of what my character was like. Please, I already lost the CRC and I can't lose the CAC and I can't use the CRC too. I'm mixing up putting vowels and consonants. Jeez, it's just a club, IU. Wrong, it's about leadership. The CRC is better than CAC, Sophia. You made this club something I was never able to make out of the CAC. Look at us now, IU. There are just 3 of us. Think rationally. Kobayashi-kun is a sister in this school. Pardon me? IU stared at me as she grabbed my hand gently. Please, Kobayashi-kun. Alright, I'll try to persuade her. That's 4. We still have 2 more to go. I've got them already. It's Osamu Ito, my classmate, and Kyoko. Kyoko Nakamura. That's the last person on Earth I want to recruit. Come on, don't be like that. Bloody hell, you saw it. It's her who abandoned the CRC a year ago. You can't force me to see that traitor again. It's her or me. If she's in, you can head the CRC without me. Really? That was the bell. Excuse me. You should go back to class 2. Kind of petty for someone who's so big on maintaining dignity. IU looked down at the dirty wooden floor. Don't worry, IU. Once I convince my sister to join, I'll help you with recruiting another member. Thanks, Kobayashi-kun. Just Tetsuo, please. I really appreciate your help. I really appreciate your egg tart, too. Can I have another? Oh, God. Just display how absolutely empty you are inside. IU was smiling, finally. I was happy to see that again. Hope it wasn't a false smile. IU pushed her box of pie to me. This is all for you. Huh? Seriously? Thank you. I'm going to go see if Mrs. Milani can help us. Do you mind going back to class by yourself? Not at all. I'm used to it. I am lonely. Riveting. It was already 10 minutes after the bell rang and our art teacher hadn't arrived yet. And all my friends chattered, including Kyoko with some of her own friends. Some of them even went out of the class. Everyone else seemed fine the art teacher might not show up, whereas I was curious about what we learned in art in Bali. Drawing, painting, sculpture? This is Bali, and the Balinese are famous for their creative paintings, statues, and reliefs. I always wish I could learn one of those skills, even more so if it was directly from the artists. Speaking of art, I just remembered I have my own masterpiece I wanted to show to IU. It was my sketch of that woman. I just seem to be savvy with these cultural things, especially in her own culture. Maybe she could give me a hint what it was that I drew. Okay, here it is. I set up to bring her the paper. Where are you going, Tetsuo? Nowhere. Just to ask Ayu something. Oh no. That serious expression before she faded away into oblivion. I walked forward to Ayu's chair. Ayu? Oh, Tetsuo? Can we talk outside? Sure, about what? You'll see. Can you tell me who this is? Yeah. You've really only just met her, now you're showing her this and asking her who it is? See, that's not the phrasing you should... Never mind. I gave her my sketch. Unlike my sister, Ayu didn't overreact. Her expression was flat and cool. Is this a quiz? No, I'm just really curious though. Who is this lady? Who drew this? Me. Yesterday. But I wasn't completely conscious at the moment. Maybe I just mentally copied something I saw somewhere. Alright, and what do you want me to do? Can you help me identify her? Anything at all? She wrinkled her nose, analyzing my sketch. She's wearing a kenben, a traditional breastcloth. At least, I think at least, she looks very close to Bithari Durga. This is Shiva's wife? I didn't say that. She's not Durga, no. She's just an ordinary Balinese woman, but she impersonates a deity. I can tell from her skull necklace and, Berawa character? Yeah, what that? A berserk mode. It's the biggest, the cruelest form of the gods. You said she impersonates Durga. Oh, wait, let me see it. Sophia, what are you doing here? Just looking for Mr. Fowler. Have you seen him? No, we're discussing Tetsuo's sketch. Good day, Tetsuo Kobuya. Oh, really? I might. I smiled and nodded to the Aussie. I was happy she still remembered my name. Normally girls forget who I am by now, even that I exist. Without missing a letter. Hi, Sophia-san. Alright, let me see. Sure, here's a sketch. Weird. I saw something like this somewhere. My guess is she impersonated Durga. What do you think? It could be. It could be she's just a Durga puja, a worshiper of the goddess Durga. What is that supposed to mean? Ah, I recall where I saw one like this. Where? Somewhere in the jungle near Bug. I was there for the... whatever. Martial arts training. Where's Bug? Far to the east. I don't know exactly. Look it up. It's at Kangasem, Sophia, around 45 kilometers from here. Wait, Karangasem? That's where my father's staying right now. Yes, I remember your presentation this morning. And if I'm not mistaken, he's in Bugwig Village too. Ayu smiled. Problem solved then. I'm afraid it's not that simple, Ayu. There's still a lot of questions. One of them is, what does the wound on her throat mean? Easy. Some Durga's devotees are Layak practitioners. Not always, but several of them are. Oh yeah, that's part of the town of Layak. What the fuck is that? Layak, yeah. Never heard about the Layak? A Layak can sometimes fly around at night with only your head. Oh, okay. Now it's starting to sound familiar. I think there's several mythological creatures, well, monsters that are have kind of this, that have a similar nature to that. Just the head and usually the internal organs or something attached to it or whatever. You mean her head can be separated from her body, and then it goes back. And it flies around. It's like something with the internal organs hanging out. It's kind of a really horrifying image to picture. Ayu and Sophia glanced at each other. That's what I heard. Actually, many cultures have this kind of thing, yeah. In Bali, Borneo, Thailand, and so on. In Japan, for example, it's like Nukukubi. Nukukubi. Familiar with the name? Nukukubi. It's just a myth. See whatever you want, but I saw it once in Bali. Where did that power come from? It depends on what you believe, Tetsuo. In this case, it came from Bithari Durga herself. Who is Durga, by the way, except Shiva's wife? She is... Ayu was giggling. You first. No, you first. This is what I love about Indonesians. They're polite and reserved, not like the girl from your country. Ugh. Are you talking about me? Yes, you're a Layak. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.